Hey, hello everyone, welcome in a new video. Today tricks again with AWK. So I want to show you how to use AWK and PostgresQL to take the output of PS command with our process and inject it into a table in Postgres. So this is really easy to do it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss next video, next tricks, and like and comment if you like it. So the first step is to install, of course, we need to install PostgresQL. So PostgresQL, okay. And after that, what I want to do, I want to install a new user in Postgres. So that takes a few seconds. Okay. Yes, it's good now. And after that, I need to create a new user. So to do that, I need to use a sudo u to be Postgres user. And I use create user dash upper P. And I want to create a user named username, for example. And so yes, here I have a space, and I need to, of course, to set a password for this user. So I just set password, for example. And after that, I want to create a new database. So with create DB, for example. So of course you can use create database in a SQL prompt. So I prefer to use it in Postgres because I don't want to go into the SQL prompt, etc. So I want to have my previous user as owner about my database. So for the database, I set a name with database name, for example. And now, so I can test again how to connect to our Postgres, so to be sure that my user worked. So I use my username, and I want to connect to my database underscore name. And that's it. I just need to pass my password and it works. Okay, so now we need to be focused on the PS, and I use the PS with some argument AWK. So this is our output, and what we want to take into this output, I want to take the username, the ID, the PID, the ID of the process, and the command line at the end here. So to do that, I use AWK, of course, and I pipe AWK, so I can just go smoothly to explain you how it works. So we have, of course, the print. We already saw that in a previous tricks with AWK. So, for example, print $1 for the first field. So this is our user, okay. After that, we have the second for our PID. We can have a delimiter, for example, a space delimiter like here. And after that, if I remember well, we have the $11. This is our process, okay. So after that, what we want to do, we want, for example, to we don't want to get this kind of process managed by the kernel. So we have, you can see we have some bracket. So each process with bracket is managed by the kernel. So I don't want to have it. So to do that, what we can do, we can, for example, to select quickly with AWK, you can use, for example, so we need to escape the bracket, but with that you can select all process with bracket. So if you don't want process with bracket, you just need to reverse it. So to reverse it, you just need to use the exclamation, and after that, what we can do. So we need after that to create a SQL query to have an insert into, to insert into a table. So first of all, I need to create the table to have a structure. So to do it, I use PSQL, yes, like here. So double quote, and I can add, for example, create table to create a table. I name this table process, for example. It's just an example. And after that, the username for the user of the process, the owner of the process. So of course, sometimes it's a numerical, or sometimes an alphabetic name. So I can set it, for example, for 50 characters. And after that, what we need to do, we need to have the PID, so it's an integer. Okay, and after that, we want to collect the command as a text field. And after that, for example, if you want to run this while line multiple times, so maybe you want to have the timestamp. So to do that, I just add created at. This is already current name for a timestamp, and I want to set by default a timestamp set by Postgres. So for example, like here, I want to have a timestamp by default, and I set it with the current timestamp function in Postgres. Okay, so yes, it's okay. So I need to push the password. Yes, I need to use here like this. Okay, so now we have our table, and now what I want to do, I want to use my previous while line here to generate a SQL query. So to do that, what we need to do, quote here, double quote here is just to pass some elements that need to be interpreted by AWK. So when you want to interpret, like here, a $2, you need to escape from your double quote element before and pass your variable, and you can go inside your double quote again after that. So what we need to do, for example, we need to do an insert into. So to do an insert into, we pass an insert into with a space, and if we do that, we have insert into. So okay, now what we want to do, we want to insert into, of course, our table named process, and we want to pass some values to insert data, and values after that we need to have a character, and this is a little bit tricky, but after that, in SQL language, you need to have your variable here, your value, between single quote. So to pass a single quote, the issue is that when you use AWK, you use single quote just for all your code, and you need to pass again a single quote to escape from your AWK language, and you want to add a single quote again, so you don't want to interpret it, so you need to escape the single quote, reopen the single quote again, and pass some element after that. So if you do that, what you have just 4 characters to have just a single quote like here. Okay, so now we need to do that, but for all separator here. So I need to have a single quote, okay, and oh sorry, yes, okay, and after that what we want to have, for example just a comma to separator between each values in single quote, and we need to add again a single quote to have our value between our single quote, and again the same process, so we can just copy and paste these characters. And if I do that, I just need at the end to add again a single quote. So where I am, I need to add again this single quote, like no, what I do, yes, I need to add double quote before. Just I need to add it here. Ah yes, I need to add some stuff because so like here we need to add some characters, of course. So to do that we need to put here two double quote, yes, and after that, so it's okay, like here, okay, and after that I just need to add again, like here, our single quote with the escape, and we just need to add some characters after that to close our query. So I think it's okay. I just check. Yes, it seems to be good. Okay. And after that, what we want to do? So we can use directly the psql command. So psql -h for host and localhost and -u upper u with our username and -d -d, and we need to set a database, I don't remember exactly, database name, and I think that's it. I check again. Yes, that's it, and the password. Okay, cool. So now we just need to check. So to check it, what we can do, we can just take again our psql command here with -c at the end, and we can just select star from process, and that's it. Yes. So if I check again, so it's okay. So you can see we have 44 rows, and in the first column we have the username, in the second the PID, the command in the third column. So maybe it's not perfect. If you check, for example here, -bash, I'm not sure that what we have behind that, and we have our Postgres not exactly in details. So the first, this is the main process of Postgres here. So maybe we can improve that. So, but in 10 minutes, it's pretty good. We have our created, so maybe just 2e, it's not good, but the timestamp here. So it seems to be good. So we can run again, of course, our command. For example, you can just set a cron in Linux to do that, and you can run it every minute or 10 minutes or 1 hour, etc. So if I select again, now we have, I don't know how many lines. Yes, 44 again line has been added, and we have 88 rows. Cool. That's it for today, I think. Remember that you can subscribe to the channel to not miss next video, next tricks. You can like this video, comment this one, and see you in the next one. Bye.